This thing has taken me a very long time to say, because I wanted to be certain that this is not my emotion. And for those of you who are my children, you can go through the archives. Not one single prophecy of mine has fallen down for it.
Now, here's a man, Reverend Kusi Boateng, I'll tell you the story, who has predicted correctly, as they tell us, every election since 1992. I'll walk you through the process on the touch screen and you understand what I'm saying. Every election is predicted. In 1992, he predicted that J.J. Rawlings would win the election. He won. Many people predicted so. 96 Rawlings, those are not even controversial. In 2000, he predicted that the MPP will come to power through J.A. Kufuor, and that happened. In 2004, it happened. 2008 is the interesting one. So in 2008, Reverend Kusi Boateng, now you can understand his history because of his father's debacle, I like to call it, with the soldiers. He doesn't really like political parties coming out of the PNDC. So NDC is not something that he's thinking about, because he will say, as some people say, they killed my father. All right. But in 2008, he is reported to have met President Akufo-Addo in Kumasi, and I told him that, sir, this election, you're going to lose narrowly. But I can see God telling me that you will be president of Ghana. But in this election, you're not going to be successful. You're going to lose narrowly. Friends of Akufo-Addo, I understand, we're not particularly happy with him when he said that, because people in Kumasi said Akufo-Addo, that when you go to Kumasi, go and see Reverend Kusi Boateng. He went, and Reverend Kusi Boateng had bad news for him, that if you're not going to win the election. Okay, so as soon as that happened, the people who heard him say that said that, wow, this guy said it. This prophet said it. 2012, let's go back to him. Okay, so what happened? In 2012, Kusi Boateng then engaged with them, Akufo-Addo people again. And he told them that, I'm sorry to say, this time too, you will not win. But I see you go to court, and I think that you will win the court case, but it doesn't make you president. This is what he's reported to have said. Very interesting for those of us who are hearing it after the fact, that you will go to court and win the court, but you will not be president, because the application to the court is to change the election results for the applicant, the election petitioner, to become president. So if you say he will win the court, but he will not win the election, it doesn't kind of make sense to people who understand the legal process. But this is what he's reported to have said. Truly, the courts, if you look at it contextually, it looks like Akufo-Addo won the court, but he didn't become president. Then in 2016, Reverend Kusi Boateng, in 2016, Reverend Kusi Boateng predicted a landslide victory for Akufo-Addo, and it happened. And then from that time, he became friends with the people. Let me take you back to the story. Now, in 2008, when he made that prediction and Professor Mills was sworn in, friends of Professor Mills who were born-again Christians wanted him to come and meet with Professor Mills. Reverend Kusi Boateng hesitated to do the first meeting with Professor Mills, because he said that as far as he's concerned, his father will turn in his grave if he goes to engage with leaders of the political party, which is an offshoot of the PNDC, that brutally murdered or killed his father. That's the point. That's what happened. So he hesitated to do the first meeting. We don't know yet whether he did other meetings or not, but he hesitated to do the first meeting with the NDC because he was saying that he's not sure about how his father will feel in his grave if he's engaging with them. Okay, let's move on to 2012. President Mahama won the election. I don't know whether he engaged with President Mahama. And then in 2020, Reverend Kusi Boateng again told the MPP people that Akufo-Addo was going to win comfortably, but Parliament was going to be a kind of a tie. He said that as well. Okay, now the new problem is that last year, at the end of the year, Reverend Kusi Boateng is predicting that the New Patriotic Party will win the 2024 elections, but there may be some violence after the victory. And he's reported to have said further that for NDC to win election, there are some things that have to be done. Else, they will not win 24, they will not win 28, and they will not win for a while. He's reported to have said this. Some members of the NDC in Ashanti region and other places did not take it kindly to it, and they were very angry with him. So it may appear that some of this may be political vendetta, but we don't know whether it is or not. But that's Reverend Kusi Boateng's history of predicting elections.
Interesting days lies ahead of us. Ghana is a beautiful country.